Hey, Namaste Goddesses. So today we'll be doing 3 postures that are wonderful for the root chakra. Enjoy these 3 postures. They are for when you feel a little bit frazzled, you want to ground yourself, feel more calm and more centered. So they are wonderful for the root chakra specifically. They use the legs a lot, and you want to ground down through your feet, feel your contact with the floor, with the earth. There are chakras in the soles of the feet, and the energy runs up the legs into that root chakra. So very much about the legs being your roots. So enjoy. Let's get started. Come to standing with your feet either touching or hip distance apart. You can feel a little more balanced that way, or if your hips are a little bit wider, you might want to have your feet hip distance apart and just feel very grounded. Arms are down by the sides, and just circle your shoulders up towards the ears and back down once or twice. Gently rocking forward and back along the soles of the feet till you find a point of balance within that motion. And then rocking side to side, again finding where you feel your weight evenly balanced, evenly distributed. We're going now into tree pose, and so the first way we'll try it today is to bring the weight onto the right foot and bring the sole of the left foot to the ankle or right above the ankle on the right leg, and then just release it. Now we're going to do one more time. I'm going to show you this other variation. This other variation is to bring the foot up to the thigh. So the left foot would be pressing into the right thigh, and the hands go through the center line of the body up, and then you could separate them so that they are shoulder distance apart or a bit wider. Your palms are facing each other, and just reaching up through the fingers, engage the abdominal muscles. You're lifting upward and at the same time pushing down through that right leg, that standing leg, grounding down. And release by bringing the palms together through the midline of the body. Pause and release it. Bend the knees. If you'd like to, you can just roll over the tops of the feet to stretch out the toes. And so let's go to the other side. So choose your variation here. You can have the foot at the ankle or up by the thigh, whichever one works for you at this moment in time. And here you can see that you will wobble a little bit. That is just like trees with the wind. What you want to do is see if you can stay in the pose, but sway and find your point of balance. Don't give up. And if you have to come out of it and go back into it, that's fine. Reach up, palms together, when you're going to release through the midline. And release the legs out. You're doing beautifully. Bend the knees and release. From that bent knee position, we're going right into the second pose, which is Utkatasana. Utkatasana, awkward chair pose. So you're sitting nice and low. It is quite a difficult pose, especially if you hold it. So try to lower the hips, bend the knees, and in this one, the feet are together. The knees are together. And lower the arms, exhale, and relax. You can come out of it and go back into it a few times. Now, as you get more comfortable with this pose, you may want to hold it for a longer time and just stay and breathe 3 to 5 breaths. Go into Utkatasana again. And then from the bent knee position, gently fold, bringing the belly towards the thighs and fold over into standing forward bent Uttanasana. Move around there a little bit, just kind of wiggle the waist, move the hips gently from side to side, stretching out your back. Nice and easy. Bend, soften the knees. If it's too intense, Just soften the knees, bend, relax the head and neck, looking from side to side, and just breathing. The knees can be softly bent, and work with that for some time. And over time, if you'd like to, you can work with the legs straight. Inhale, look forward, straight spine, and then come on up. Let's do one more time, going into Utkatasana, and then folding forward on an out-breath, exhale. The second repetition of any pose, you're going to feel a little bit looser. Work with the breath. So if you can, have the fingertips touching the ground, but keep the arms bent. So do not use the arms to pull you at this point. Just really work breathing and letting the legs, the hamstrings lengthen naturally as you breathe. Again, inhale, look forward, flat spine. Fold again into the posture. And then come on up, either with legs slightly bent or straight. Again, there are variations to make the pose work for you and your body at this time. So there are many ways to do the posture. The yoga is about the practice. Over time, feeling and seeing the body open and get more flexible, the movements get more smooth. No rush to get anywhere. Just be in the present moment. When you're ready, bring palms together. Just take a few deep breaths. And if you'd like to, I would urge you to relax down on your back for at least 3 to 5 minutes. Your choice of a guided meditation to follow up with this short practice will appear on the screen at the end and in links below. Namaste.